Hello everyone. In this tutorial, I discuss about insulators. What is insulators, properties of insulators and types of insulators and its details. So actually, the overhead line conductor should be supported on the poles or towers in such a way that currents from conductor do not flow to earth. Okay, do not flow to earth. Okay, do not flow to earth in such a way that currents from the conductors uh, through the supports. Okay, so this is achieved by securing line conductor to supports with the help of insulators. Okay, so what is the properties of this insulator and what kind of insulator I used? Now I discuss about the properties of insulator. First one is high mechanical strength. A insulator should have must high mechanical strength. And next one is high electrical resistance. Okay. And third one is high relative permittivity. Next, materials should be non-porous. And next one is high ratio of puncture strength. So the most commonly used materials for insulator of overhead line is porcelain. Okay, most used is porcelain, but glass, and the special composition materials are also used to a limited extent. Porcelain is produced by firing at a high temperature a mixture of kaolin, okay, and quartz. So the types of insulator. In this section, I discuss about what types of insulator I used and how to understood why this insulator I used. Okay, so there are several types of insulator, but most commonly used insulator is pin type 1, pin type. Second one is suspension type, and third one is strain type, and next is cycle type. So first I discuss about pin type. So pin type insulator mainly the part section of a pin type insulator. So it's like, if I draw, it's like it. Like that. Okay, pin type insulator. As the name suggests, the pin type insulator is secured to cross arm on the section, and in this section the pin type insulator there is a groove on the upper end. Okay, there is a groove on the upper end of the insulator for housing the conductor, and pin type insulator are used for transmission and distribution of electric power at voltage up to 33 kV. Remind it, up to 33 kV. Behind operating of 33 kV, the pin type insulators become too bulky and hence uneconomical. Okay. So next one is suspension type. In this, the suspension type, the cost of pin type insulator increases rapidly as the working voltage is increased. In this case, this type of insulator is not economical behind 33 kV. For high voltage, for high voltage up to 33 kV. Remind it, up to 33 kV. It is a usual practice to use suspension type insulator. Okay, up to 33 kV we use suspension type insulator and consists of a number of porcelain dishes and connected in series by metal links in the form of string. So main advantage of this suspension type insulator is the suspension type insulator are cheaper than pin type insulator for voltage behind 33 kV. Okay, and each unit of this suspension type insulator is designed for low voltage. Okay, designed for low voltage. Remind it, designed for low voltage, usually 11 kV. And if any one dish is damaged, the whole string does not become useless. That's the main factor of suspension type insulator. And next I discuss about strain type. So when there is a dead end of the line or there is corner or sharp curve, the line is subjected to greater tension. In order to receive the line of excessive tension, strain insulator are used. Mind it, in order to receive the line of excessive tension, strain type insulator are used. For low voltage lines like less than 11 kV, shackle insulators are used as strain insulator. And however, for high voltage transmission line, strain insulator consists of an assembly of suspension insulators as shown like this. Like these types of insulator. Okay, and next the shackle type of insulator. In early days, the shackle type insulator were used as strain insulator, but nowadays they are frequently used for low voltage distribution lines. And such insulators can be used in this section. Such insulator can be used either in a horizontal position or in a vertical position. Okay, remind it, either in a horizontal position or in a vertical position. So we can use in these types, and they can be directly fixed to the pole with a bolt or cross arms. So that's are the types of insulator and their discussions. So thank you everyone. See you in next tutorial.